Happy fall, everybody, and welcome back to Washington Live's Community Profiles. We are sponsored by KCTC, so thank you, Casey. And yeah, like I said, happy fall because it is chilly out this morning, and fall has definitely gotten here, which I'm excited about. But I'm also excited because I'm joined with Brandy from Main Street, Washington, downtown Washington's one of our newer stores, GunnySac. So welcome to Washington Live.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Since you haven't been on the show before, do you want to give a quick introduction of who you are?
Sure. My name is Brandy Parsons, and I do own GunnySac Designs. I have lived kind of in the area. We live more Wayland area, but we've lived there since 2008, so we are familiar.
Yeah, you're close to the area.
Right. So,
Yeah, so cool. Well, let's just dive right in.
Okay.
What is GunnySac? What made you want to open a store called GunnySac, or how did that come about?
Okay, so GunnySac Designs has actually been open for 4 years.
Okay.
We were one of the crazies that didn't know it would happen, but we opened right in the middle of COVID.
Mm-hmm.
But just blessing upon blessing has shown that it was meant to be. And but how GunnySac, the name came was when I decided to do the business, I was really praying about what name am I going to give this. I didn't want to use my own name. I didn't. And so God gave me a clear vision of a little girl in a burlap sack race.
Yeah.
And she kept falling down, and this voice just kept saying, get back up. You got this.
Yeah.
Go. You got this. And you know, when you're in those, you don't want to do them. But the funniest part is when you laugh, when you fall, you're laughing and you get back up and you do it and you're having the time of your life.
Yeah.
So I knew, I was like, what? I can't name a burlap
sack.
You know? So then I remember my great grandma called them gunny sacks.
Oh.
And so that's where the name GunnySac Designs, and we put the name Designs in there because I have an art business. So
Okay.
yeah, so that's where it came from.
Well, that's a cute name.
Yeah.
I've always liked the name. I always thought it was fun and unique, and I love your logo. I think that's really cool too. Yeah. Did you design that?
No, I did not. My logo I had a logo before, and when I opened the brick and mortar, I decided to rebrand it and do a new logo. And it was actually a student from Baylor University that did my logo.
Very cool. Yeah, love it. Okay, so you just said brick and mortar. So before, and you've been open for 4 years. Yep. It was all online, or how did it work?
It was
before?
all mobile. So I was traveling. We had a trailer, and I was traveling to everywhere, all across Iowa. And then, it just... a customer reached out and said, this is open, this space is open. And so I was like, no, I don't want to do that.
That's scary.
I don't want to do that. But then my husband said, we're going to look at this. Yeah. You know, it really, when you do a mobile business, it's a lot. It takes over your home. It takes over, you never can shut it off. Yeah. And we need to have that.
Yeah, you need some breaks.
Yes, we need to have that
separation.
Especially when you're in the creative world. Like,
for sure.
It will weigh on you. So it's a good thing I can now close my door, go home.
So you don't do any mobile anymore. It's all just in the store.
No mobile anymore.
Okay.
Just... Yes.
All brick and mortar.
All brick and mortar.
Which we're lucky enough to have in Washington. So where's it at? Where's it what's its location?
219 West Main Street. It's right across from our beautiful courthouse.
Yes.
Yeah.
By all the cool blue doors, right? Aren't all the blue doors on your side too? I might be wrong. Sam's going to be mad at me. I'm like, got that wrong.
I don't know.
Maybe. I might be off the street.
There's multiple colors. I don't know. I'm in the red. Our building is red brick. It's got really good historical charm to it. Yeah. And the owners of the building have done a really good job with making sure, like, I just love the black lights that come out. And so it's a good, it was fun to, like, coordinate when I was designing, you know, what the outside of the building would be between the flower pots that and my sidewalk sign that I worked with JFH out of Wellman.
Okay.
So they helped me get that all together.
Nice.
And then the flowers, everybody comments on the flowers. I can't take credit. I planted them, but my great friend Dawn at Pleasant Valley Greenhouse is the one that
keeps them going.
She says this is what you put in.
Yeah. You just have to water them, or do you not?
I water them and I do fertilize them once a week. So,
nice.
Yep.
So you were in charge of keeping them alive.
Yes, keeping them alive, but I didn't have to come up with the design. Of it.
Very cool.
Yeah.
All right. So just off the square on.
Yep, just off
right
the
across
square.
from the courthouse.
Yeah, just right across from the courthouse, right down from the village.
Yep.
So yeah,
very cool, nice spot. So what do you all have in GunnySac? What do y'all offer?
So we have 2 unique spaces in GunnySac. So the front area is our retail space.
Okay.
That retail space does have some of my artwork in it, but then it also is filled with probably 80 to 90% right now of artists all over the world, but as close as Kyoto, Wellman, as far as Japan,
oh,
UK.
wow.
Like, it's all over. And we all kind of have the same philosophy of helping the general public be creative, push to creativity with them as well. But we also do carry arts, you know, some art supplies, so a more advanced artist could come in and find supplies as well. So
the art you're talking about, is it like paintings, photography?
So my art is paintings.
Okay.
That's what I specialize in, acrylic art.
Okay.
I do love to do a little bit of mixed media, but it's primarily acrylic art. And then but our feature artist this month, she'll be with us until the end of September, is out of Wellman. And it's with Schulte Highland Cattle. And Carly takes pictures of her own Highland cattle on her farm.
Yeah.
And they're outstanding photos. So, yeah, you should come in and check them out.
I didn't realize you had a bunch of different artwork, I guess. I haven't been in there yet, but I've seen pictures and... Your pen wall is, I'm like, I've got to get in there and get some pens.
Yes.
So that's what I remember in like the yarn wall.
Yep.
But I didn't realize you had, I guess, like artwork and things too.
And that's what we just want to keep growing it, you know. I just keep saying I don't want to be in a box.
Yeah.
I just don't. And so I enjoy all art, and I want to celebrate all artists.
Yeah, absolutely.
You know, so, but in a lot of, like, someone might come in and see an embroidery kit and think that's just an embroidery kit. But the reality is, like, Jessica Long is one of our embroidery kits that we carry, and she designed that kit completely. She drew it out. She decided what thread goes in there.
Wow. Yeah.
So each kit that you even see in there has been fully designed by an artist.
Yeah, by an artist. So
yeah.
Oh wow,
Yeah.
that's super cool.
Yeah.
Cool. So you have artwork, you got embroidery kits. What else do you guys carry?
So there's also good amount of, one thing I realized here in Washington was that the quickly after we opened, the pin bar went crazy.
We love our pens in Washington, Iowa.
Yes, and I did it because I personally am addicted to color pens, but I didn't know so many others were as well. But I also realized that right now, I think everybody's looking for that outlet even in the workspace. And so we started carrying even items for the workspace. So, you know, we have sticky notes, but they're not just plain sticky notes. Like we carry Taylor Elliott. She designed those sticky notes.
Ooh, I love sticky notes too.
Yeah. So it's just we have weekly pads that you know to organize your week. We've really tried to listen to the customers and see what's Washington asking for? What's the surrounding area asking for? So
colored pens.
Colored pens. They
it's super cute because you have like little buckets, don't you, on the wall?
Yeah, little glass jars.
Jars, yes.
Little glass, well, I guess, or cups, however you want to say it. But so I really wanted to keep the whole store. We use that because I want to keep the store very clean looking, more towards the modern side. But I want the product to showcase. I don't want to showcase the retail shelf. So that's why we chose to go white and clear. That's cool. I like that. I like a nice clean look. Yes,
so cool.
So, and then we also do have paint by number kits.
Okay.
That's Funderburger Studios out of the Quad Cities.
Okay.
So, and that all ages are just loving those. I was just looking last night, and honestly, between them and the pens, they're fighting for
they're fighting for number one.
So,
I know a lot of people that do paint by numbers.
Yeah.
And that's cool. I would also need a paint by numbers because I can do things on the computer, but I cannot do things in front of me. I'm not artistic at all. So,
well, that's interesting you say that because I always argue with that. I think that everybody has an artistic value in them.
True.
Everybody has a talent in them, and it's just depends on how you see that artistic value or you see that talent. But everybody has it. I mean, I always compare it to I'm married to an accountant, and I could never do what he does.
No, me either.
I didn't do well with math, which I shouldn't probably say that as a business owner. But
you got an accountant helping you, so you're fine.
But I didn't do well with math in school growing up. But the way he can put a spreadsheet together,
it's impressive. It's artistic.
That's artistic.
That is true. There's some people who can do some crazy things with Excel. I'm like, how did you do that in there?
Right.
Yeah, you're right.
And it's truly an artistic talent.
Yeah.
So
so you're right. So everybody's artistic. So anybody can stop by.
Everybody's talented.
Yeah.
So. Yeah.
Very cool. So I know you have some classes as well, but before we jump into it, let's take a quick break, and when we get back, we'll jump into more about the classes at GunnySac Designs.
Federation Bank is a locally owned bank providing award-winning customer service. We believe that we are more than just a federation of banks, but a federation of communities, serving Brighton, Richland, Wellman, and Washington, Iowa. Federation Bank's highly skilled staff is here to make sure you are able to accomplish your personal and professional goals, whatever they may be. Federation Bank, your family bank.
Family-friendly Halloween treat, visit the Midwest Haunted Rail. Unlimited rides on the Ghost Train, trolley, and carousel, blow-ups, and carnival ride, all for one low price. Kids 4 and under, free. Scare up some fun at Midwest Haunted Rails, McMillan Park, Mount Pleasant.
In the heart of rural Iowa, where community matters most, the connections we make are made to last. Meet KCTC, your hometown internet, phone, and TV provider. At KCTC, we're not just about technology, we're about people. Our dedicated team are your neighbors, committed to bringing you top-tier services right where you live. We believe in giving back to the community that raised us. Experience the power of a real connection with KCTC. Join us in building a stronger, more connected Southeast Iowa.
At Seafirst Credit Union, we're all about making connections, like how we connect you to that dream vacation with a savings account designed to help get you on the flight there. Connect with Seafirst today and see why together is better.
Washington County Hospital and Clinics, providing quality health care that puts you first. Whether during a hospital stay, seeing a primary care provider for wellness exams or sick visits, minor surgery to a total joint replacement, or recovering from an injury, we're here when you need us.
More than you expect for your health care. Washington County Hospital and Clinics.
Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Community Profiles. I'm your host, Greta Clemens. I don't think I introduced myself in the beginning of this, and it's Monday, and that's how it's going today. So I know you guys are probably watching this on Thursday, but so hopefully the week has went well for everybody. But I have been chatting with Brandy from GunnySac Designs, the owner, and we have been chatting about all things in the store. But another cool thing she offers is classes. So can you tell me more about what classes you offer?
I can. So we are doing classes for all ages. Classes is probably my favorite part of the whole business. Seeing the aha moments from people, that's, But so anyways, our classes range from doing adult acrylic instructional led classes for beginner level and beyond. And then we also have our kid classes. And that we did over the summer, we did 4 art camps.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. And we had a theme for each one. And then in September, we kicked off art club for kids. So that
what
happens.
A good idea.
Yeah. That happens on Tuesdays starting at 4:30. And you can get all the information for that on my website, but also come in and ask questions if you have it, because Wednesday, well, this is airing Thursday, so
it's already happened.
It's already happened. The session 2 for Art Club is launching, so you'll be able to go and look what session 2. The theme for session 2 is Tico the Toucan in the something rainforest. Sorry.
It's okay.
Radiant rainforest. I knew it would come to you. Radiant rainforest. So Tico the Toucan in the Radiant rainforest. And the art club, those kids get to experience and experiment with all mixed media levels of art. In the first session, they have been building a tree with a little home in it out of paper mache.
Oh, wow.
And they're going to be making their furniture for it and deciding what animal's going to live in there.
Fun.
So even though I give them projects, I really give them the freedom to make it their own, because that's so important to me. And then we also have kid classes. Our most popular kid class has been the Squishmallow.
Not surprising at all.
Yeah. So every time we have had that class, it sells out like crazy. We do have another one coming October 5th for that same class.
Is it making their own Squishmallow?
So no, they receive a Squishmallow and then they paint the Squishmallow. They all receive a mystery Squishmallow. So when they come, there's a little house box that has a Squishmallow inside, and then they open it up all together, and everybody has a different Squishmallow.
Oh, fun.
And then they get to, from the template that I provide, they get to then paint their Squishmallow on a 12 by 12 canvas.
Cool.
Yeah, and then they also decorate their house box, and then they go home with a certificate of adoption because
cute.
they're officially in the Squishmallow Club.
Yeah. I love that. How cute.
Yeah. So that is on October 5th. That's another class coming on October 5th. And that's open on the website. And is
your website just GunnySac?
Yep, GunnySac Designs at not at Gmail. That's
you can email her there.
That's my email. You can email me. GunnySacDesigns.com.
GunnySacDesigns.com. Okay.
Yeah. So, and then we also have been doing we tested it in September and it went really well. So we also started doing some door hanger classes. Oh. And those are all wood, and you paint each piece individually and then you put it together. And it really is all age. A kid could do it as well as an adult can. So it really is all age. And those designs come from someone out of Arkansas. So pulling back in that artist, and then we have some events coming. I can't quite say yet, but we do have some events we're really excited to.
Any Halloween or?
yes, we have a Halloween coming, but I'm waiting on shipment, so
she's not announcing it yet.
I can't announce it, which drives me crazy. But I just, until I have that shipment's been an interesting avenue.
Yeah.
So that's coming, and I've been told that it's been shipped, but I haven't seen it
for
yet.
it. Yeah.
So some Halloween, and
Very cool. So you have classes for all ages, starting,
Yep.
what would you say the youngest would probably benefit or be able to do?
I would say the youngest, normally right now it seems 6 has been what we've been going to right now. I really want to go down younger age and do like mommy and me classes, but right now it's just a little too much when it's just me. So I personally am running it all. My husband comes in and helps me occasionally on the retail side, but it is really me doing it all right now. But we are looking at hiring someone to come in and do some things as well. So
very cool.
Yeah.
So 6 all the way up to any age.
Yes.
All different types of.
I had someone at Housing House that was 100. So
I love that.
So,
That's fun.
So it is literally all
any age.
ages. Yes.
Awesome. And all different types of projects and art you
all
get to do.
different types of projects. The paintings coming, they've already been launched on the website, but the paintings for adult classes coming it's a little girl and I like to think of her, she just was trick-or-treating and now she's sitting by her jack-o'-lantern. And so that's coming. We also, like a little Bewitched painting is coming. It's like witch's hat with some boots. And
cute.
Yeah, so... Yeah, but then also we have a scarecrow, so still leaning into that fall.
And
Yeah.
Autumn. Cool. Awesome. So you have a lot of classes coming up. Where can people, I know you mentioned the website, so GunnySacDesigns.com.
Yeah.
Do you also have Facebook and social media?
Yeah, I also have Facebook and social media, but honestly
Instagram.
Right. Or
It's Monday. I was like, wait, that doesn't sound right.
Yes.
Facebook and Instagram.
Yes. So, yes, Facebook and Instagram. But you're gonna get the most accurate information on my website.
Okay.
I mean, I do a lot of social media, but it's just how the social media world works. So the algorithm, and so I love that I have my followers and I love that they interact on there with social media, but to get the most accurate information, it would be through the website for classes.
Okay. Sounds good. So check out the website for classes, more information, and social media just to see what's going on and what's new.
Yeah.
We haven't said it yet. What hours are you open?
So hours, we are kind of playing with hours right now just because we did launch the art club. We were originally open Tuesday through Saturday, but after launching the art club, and then we're also trying to get a class for more of the retired community going on Tuesday afternoons. So currently we are open on Tuesdays 10 to 4:30, but that could change.
Okay.
Wednesday through Friday is 10 to 5:30, and then Saturday 10 to 2.
Okay.
Yeah. So, and we'll just keep adjusting as we need to.
Yeah. So just follow the social media and our website.
The social media, and website, and we'll just, keep adjusting. So
awesome. It's exciting to have you in town and have a location like yours. It's super cute and
thank you.
A different type of store than we have. So
thank you so much.
Yeah. Anything else you want to add before we go?
I think the only thing that I probably should add, because I always end this in my own lives, but At GunnySac Designs, we truly believe you are fearfully and wonderfully made. And you see that the minute you walk in our door, and we mean it. So thank you.
Oh, love that. That's very cool.
Yeah.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much for joining Washington Live Community Profiles. It was so nice to have you.
Yeah,
and
thank
if you
you.
guys haven't checked out our store like I haven't, we got to get there. So make sure you check it out. Follow our social media and hop on our website. But thank you again for coming on.
Yeah.
Yeah. And we'll see you guys next week.